podcast. Now, a couple weeks ago, Aries Spears had doubled down and said he was going to support the black chick, Kamala Harris. Then he went and deleted the video. I had put it up here. He deleted it because he was getting too much flack in his comment section. Well, now he's doubling down again, and I'm going to show a clip of what him and Andy was saying. I'm pretty sure Andy's going to, Aries is very emotional, all right? And he still has not gave any real legitimate reasons why he's voting for this chick other than the fact that she's black and he wants to make history. I'm like, yeah, this is real ignorance. But yeah, here goes some of the clip right here.
I've been catching flack from both the black community and especially the white community. It almost feels like I've been catching flack equally from both sides because I said, and I'm sticking this landing, I'm voting for the black woman because she's black. We get to kill two birds with one stone. We might get the first woman president and the first black female president. And I said in a post, white women failed Hillary, black women, let's not blow this assignment.
All right, now he goes with that and says, let's not blow this assignment. First of all, white women did not fail Hillary Clinton. White women don't vote for identity politics. It's really that simple. Now, that's why Hillary didn't win. Now, did they lean a little bit like they normally do? Did she go shake hands, kiss babies, go to a couple black churches, meet some pastors, dap up a few rappers, Beyonce, a couple of people? Yeah, the hot sauce thing. But no, they were not leaning in on this as much. White women did not let Hillary Clinton down.
And of course, white people, you got to vote for the right person because she's the right person. And again, I want to be careful here because I know when we pull this thread, me and Andy can go down the long yellow brick road. So I want to be careful. But long story short, as I've always said, there's a group of people that I know in the MAGA nation that are voting for Trump because he's their cult leader. And no matter what he does, as he said, he could shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue and still get support. This man can do no wrong. So I know there are people that are voting for him because he's who he is, because he's white and they're white. And white folks historically have always stood behind each other. And black people historically have not.
All right, so then he goes and says that he's basically, and this is how you're basically speaking to the lowest denominator of a Trump supporter, right? When you say that these people are following cult leaders, he's basically talking about the white boys, the rednecks, and the pickup trucks with the Confederate flags with the Trump bumper stickers. He's talking about that demo. But there's a lot more other people that he is not talking about that are voting simply because of policy. Did you see how many people turned out when Trump came to the Bronx? When he went to Philly, Chicago? Like, there's other people that are voting that have nothing, that don't look nothing like Jimbo and them down the street with the 78 Ford pickup truck with the bumper sticker on the back. Then he goes on and says that we need to stick together because they stick together. And like I say, this is not the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of black folks here who are culturally black Americans, and there's a lot of black people who may look the part, but they culturally ain't us. You got the biggest song of the summer is telling you about that and how Drake has been using black culture and written black culture. If you can't see what Kamala is doing, and maybe it doesn't bother you, maybe culture vultures don't upset you, I don't get it. But here he goes on and continues to make himself look like an ass.
Black people who are a little bit disappointing me because you guys, we're redefining what black is, which I don't understand. She ain't black, she Jamaican. Last time I checked, Jamaican's black. And when a racist cop has the muzzle of his gun pointed in the face of a person of color, do you think at that moment they're differentiating between African-American black, African black, Haitian black, Jamaican black, Sudanese, if I'm saying that right? Whatever shade of black you are, different. They don't give a f***. They see. We are all a part of the same pigmentation game. So black people, what the f*** are we doing with that? She ain't black, she Jamaican. Jamaican is black. Knock it the f*** off.
All right, well, Jamaican's not black. It's a nationality. All right, and most Jamaicans, I know a few of them, they will correct you quick if you even try to tell them that they not, you know what I mean? That they Negroes or Negroids, they're not. Look, a lot of liberals want to live in this like lollipop world where everybody gets along, and yeah, should all people who look black, who have melanin, all look identify culturally and all be on the same page? Yeah, I mean, 100 years ago, all white people didn't see each other the same. But at some point, the Caucasians here lined themselves up with the Jews, the Italians, the Irish, and they all just blended all in under like one race. It's just white people. But that's just not how it has been here for us. And instead, like I said, if Kamala would actually speak on policy, we could move from this conversation. But Negroes like this and DL, and like I said, it's the old, outdated black media that's still pushing this. I'm seeing something they was pushing today. Some black girl wrote something, and Charlemagne and them was reposting it. I was like, yo, y'all are stop it, man. Y'all are being paid to mislead folks. But yeah, they have done a number. This emotionally just straining people, because you could tell Aries doesn't even believe in what he's saying. He doesn't. This is all based off anger and emotion, because they've riled you up to think that this is all just a prejudice thing. And I'm like, bro, he's all over the place with it. I don't get it, but he hasn't have any real reason to vote for her other than he wants to make history. And I'm like, okay, everybody wants to make history. We've made history before. What did it do for us? Like I said, when do you get past the symbolism and get to the guns and butter? Like Melvin from Baby Boy said, get to the guns and butter, man. Enough of the symbolism. You know what I mean? Because you get her in there, and then what? Because it's crazy how they've even pushed this. This woman was the most irrelevant vice president in the history of ever. Remember where everyone kept asking, where was Kamala? No one knew where she was at the first couple of years Biden was in office. She was nowhere to be found. All of a sudden, she's got all this momentum, but that's the power of media. And when you got ABC liberal, CNN liberal, MSNBC liberal, all these networks, iHeart, Power 105, all of these, it's powerful, man. The View, Whoopi Goldberg and them is out here pushing it all. So yeah, it's a lot. But yeah, Aries Spears is he's doubling down on his support for Kamala, and he's disappointed in us for not jumping on that wagon blindly. But like I said, and for you people who just, like I said, anything but the other side, like you're voting with no substance, you might as well just stay home. Like, if you have no reason to come in there, then just don't vote. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Aries doubling down and checking Jamaicans also.